Welcome back to Campfire Side Chats. I'm Executive Director Matt Love and host of Campfire Side Chats. So glad that you've joined us again. We've been using our Campfire Side Chats to keep everybody updated since March about what's going on here at the camp through COVID-19. And as many of you know, we've been affected in a lot of ways. And so I just want to give you an update as we approach fall and as we approach some of our events coming up this fall. And the first one I want to hit on is our men's rally. Now, this isn't going to be the typical men's rally that we've had in years past. We're calling it our men's tailgate rally. And we're doing it outside here, right here in and around this area. And some of you may recognize this is our Rose Bowl. And actually, it's an old campfire side. This used to be the site of our campfires years and years ago. Right here in the Rose Bowl. There was seating around it. It was kind of like an amphitheater style seating area. Well, we decided that because of COVID and a lot of regulations and restrictions, that it might be best just to have it outside than inside. So that's what we're going to do. We're limiting it to 250 men. We're also having our food outside. We're going to be serving behind me here at the porch of the Family Life Center. We're encouraging our men, our boys to bring their camping chairs and come up and sit around the Rose Bowl, and our stage is going to be down here, and we're looking for a great evening. Now, I just want to fill you in on that usually we're starting about 7 o'clock, and this year we're going to start about 6:30, or else it's going to get really dark on us by the end of the rally. But we still wanted to men that were coming from a distance to still be able to come. So look forward to seeing you guys here for the men's rally. That's September 14th, and come for a great evening of food, worship, and preaching. Also wanted to update you just where we're at right now financially. Had a lot of questions about, how's the camp doing? How have you weathered COVID so far? And we're approaching the end of our fiscal year, which ends the end of September. And as of right now, year to date, we have lost over half of our projected operating revenue. And that comes in right about $275,000. This was summer camp registrations, also spring events that the camp does, and summer events and fall events, and also when we're not using the facilities for our programming, we have the facilities open to other nonprofits and churches, and that's kind of our funding model. And so we lost all our spring groups, all our summer groups, and as we're heading into the fall, we've lost 6 groups so far, and a couple of them that are booked right now we're unsure of. So that's kind of the bad side of things. But the upside is that never have I seen an August financially that I'm seeing right now. We've never had a better August. How do you explain that? Well, I'm still scratching my head too. But I know that God is providing. And He is doing that through you. He's doing that through your churches. And it's awesome to see what He's doing and continues to do. And so as we continue to lose funds, we continue to look to see where God is going to provide. And so right now we have a surplus, but our fall is uncertain, and the fall is our largest retreat season of the year. So I ask you continue to pray, and if you can, continue to give towards the camp ministry, and I'm sure looking forward to summer 2021, but I also want to say that this past summer, even with all its challenges and not having summer camp, God blessed this summer in so many ways, as we were able to keep our staff, we were able to minister them, they were able to minister through our camp road trips, through our Some Good camp news, through improving our facilities here on site, and through our campcation that we did. And if you're curious about what those are and how those turned out, I encourage you to go to our YouTube channel at Lake James Christian Camp, and you can check out information about our road trips and information and videos about our Some Good Camp news, and keep updated that way. I also wanted to hit on something that we're kind of launching here with our September newsletter, e-news that's going out, and it's a wish list. You know, every family has a wish list of things you'd like to have, or things that you need. And our wish list is kind of growing. There's some things that we really need, and I'm sitting on the tailgate here of our 1992 Ford F-150, and it has been a great truck for us the last decade here at the camp. But it's time to replace Big Blue, and I hope she doesn't hear me too loud. I'm trying to keep it quiet because I want her to stay running for a while here. But this has been a great truck for us, so we're looking for a replacement, looking for an F-250 or Chevy 2500 that has a snowplow. And we really have a need for that, and a beefier truck that we can use around here on the camp property, and preferably a four-wheel drive. So I know a lot of you, maybe you don't have the financial resources to donate, but maybe you would have a truck that you're not using as much anymore, either at home or on the farm or in your business. And would like you to consider a donation in kind of this way. There's also a few other things on our wish list. A Bobcat. We're in need of, we don't have a tractor or anything like that here, and we could really use a Bobcat here on camp property. Another thing that we're looking for is a nice ski boat. Like a ski nautique or something comparable, a boat that's an inboard. We're looking to expand our aquatics camps, and we could sure use another boat. One other item on our wish list is a gator, a John Deere gator or something comparable, side by side with a dump bed on it that we can tool around here at the camp and haul items. We have a golf cart right now that we use for that, but it's getting a lot of wear and use, and will be in need of replacement here soon. We also have a list on our, like I mentioned, our e-news going out in September with some other wish list items on it. I encourage you to check that out, and if you're able to donate, please contact me here at the camp. So looking forward to fall, and fall is always a beautiful time here at your camp. And if you need to get away, like to come out and hike, take a kayak out, enjoy the camp property here, just want to encourage you to do that. Bring your family out. After all, this is your camp, and so grateful for the many who've come beside us through this challenging season. And I know many of you have been affected in so many ways as well, but we continue to look for guidance, look for wisdom and vision as the camp ministry continues here through a challenging moment in our history. And we look back and we see the men who are faithful, the women who are faithful over the last 91 years. that have kept the camp going through some challenging times like the Great Depression and World War II. And we know that God will see us through this time, and we know that we'll be better for it as we come out of this, and we just want to give God the glory and praise and honor that He deserves. Thank you so much for joining us for Campfire Side Chats, and hope to see you soon. Thank you, and God bless.